Hey there YouTube, welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. My name is Katie, YouTube name is NewToy4Kt. Welcome to the Thursday edition. Today is October 28th, 2010. This week's topic is on what are you eating? How does your normal day look like with food? What do you eat? Do you track your calories, protein, water, all that? So to kind of give you an average of a typical day for me as far as what I myself eat, I always try to stay around, if not less, than 1,000 calories. In protein, I at least try to hit 60 or above. And water for me, a lot of people try to do 64 ounces. I personally always go for at least 100. Reason being, I myself retain a lot of water. That's just how my body operates, so for me to flush everything out, I have to aim for at least 100 ounces of water. So a typical day for me in the morning would be usually a granola bar. That's usually my breakfast, and I usually try to stick with the Kashi brand. They usually have a higher protein count. So the ones I'm kind of addicted to right now it's like a pumpkin flaxseed or something like that. Really good. So that's what I do for breakfasts. Occasionally, very seldom anymore do I do this, but sometimes I will do like an egg beater scramble in the mornings. Eggs are kind of tricky for me. Sometimes they work and sometimes they do not. So it depends on how I'm feeling, what relationship me and the band have that day, and whatnot. So for lunches, I usually do either a spinach salad or like an iceberg salad with some kind of protein, whether that be shrimp, chicken, little steak chunks, whatever it may be. That's where I get my protein. Now, if I'm going to do a lot of carbs, I'm not saying a lot of carbs, but if I'm going to do carbs, the majority of my carbs are happening in the daytime. And the reason for me is I know I'm going to be working out after work, so I want to burn off those carbohydrates instead of eating them at night. That's just what I do. So for lunches and things like that, again, it's usually high protein type of meals. Dinner's usually kind of a repeat of my lunch. You know, I cook for me and my husband both. So sometimes I'll switch it up, maybe not have the exact same thing, but whatever carbohydrates for the most part that I had in the daytime, I will try not to have as much at night. Do I count calories, protein, and water? Yes, and let me tell you why. There have been times when I don't count as much and I think that I know what's going in my mouth, and I truly don't. I will eyeball something and think, oh, that's probably 100 calories and 10 protein, and then I'll like look at it, I'm like, oh, or 200 calories and 6 protein. So I mean, I am one of those people, I may not be able to look at it right away, but I'm always going back to it later to jot down what it was. Let's see, how do I track it? I have this notebook here, and every day I track my weight. Now, inside the journal piece of it, which I'll show you here, I write down every food item that I eat. Whether it was how much, you know, how many almonds, how many cheese cubes, how much water I got in. I keep track of it every day. And if I don't get it in here, I'll put on a post-it note and it makes its way back into here. So that's what I do. Let's see here. What else? So for instance, what I have to eat today. Right now I am really about convenience. I know a lot of us, you know, in the past, you're low on time and you don't want to think about what you're going to make for dinner. So for instance, I went to Sam's Club recently, and in the frozen food section they have these bacon wrapped with jack cheese shrimp on like a skewer. It's kind of like an appetizer type thing, but 4 of them were 180 calories and 19 protein, so good choice for lap band patients. Plus they're super tasty. I put a little dab of barbecue sauce on each of them. Oh, so good. So that's what I did for lunch. This week I also made a type of Mexican chicken soup that I have done a recipe for on my own page before. I love it because it's quick. I can do my 1-cup containers and warm them up, and it includes things like chicken, tomato sauce, cream of chicken soup, beans, all kinds of things like that, and you can top it with, you know, tortilla strips or cheese or sour cream, whatever you want to add to it, that's your deal. But those are good things I can make up in a crock pot and have for the week, so it's easy for me to just take out of the fridge, go and put it in my lunch bag. What else? Frozen meatballs that come in a bag. I will pop some of those in the oven that take maybe 10-15 minutes and put some marinara sauce with it and some Parmesan cheese on it, and that gets my Italian fix. I used to love pasta, but I think really now looking back, what I really enjoy is the meat and the sauce. Occasionally I will miss that garlic bread because, oh, I could tear up some garlic bread in the past. Not anymore, so that for me satisfies my Italian craving. If you have specific questions about any of these like recipe or idea things I'm talking about, believe me, message me. I have no problem sharing. I'm very, I'm very much into quick meals because I don't like to spend a lot of time cooking. Sometimes I do if I'm really not hungry. I don't mind taking a long time cooking, but if I'm hungry, I want to eat. Those are things that I eat on a daily basis. That's what I'm eating currently. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.